Alright, we're going to Disney. Let's go. We're doing this. We're going to Disney again. Can't believe it. This is going to be great. It was a YouTube video that whole time? Gosh darn it, man. Welcome, space travelers, to a video about post-Disney depression. Well, if you've never been to Disney, you don't know what this is. But if you have, you know it. There are stages to it, I think. At least for my personal experience, there is. There's 6 of them. I'm not going to list them out because I forgot them, but I will talk about all 6 of them. Because I wrote them down, but I'm just too lazy to take out my phone and look at it. So, let's get into it. This is the first stage of post-Disney depression. It is exactly what you think it is. It's just Disney denial. You feel like you're still there, but you're really not. You're not there. You wanna be really bad. It starts the moment you're leaving your hotel, especially if you're staying on site. The second you leave, you're like, I'm still here. This is fine. We're still here. Then once you get to the airport, you're like, okay, this is fine. We're still technically here. Then you're on the plane, and you're like, okay, we were there. This is good. And then when you're home, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna be there again. You're not. You're not there again. You're not there. Stop thinking that you're there. You're not there. Trust me. It's sad. I know. It really is. It's depressing as all heck. It makes you want to cry. It makes me want to cry. But you'll be back. Maybe. Maybe. Anger and sadness? Well, sadness is basically a continuation of the first stage. But except this time you feel even more sad and you start getting very angry. Like, getting angry at D23 when they don't announce anything really that new besides the Hatbox Ghost angry. That's not a reference to anything that I've done or been angry about before. No, it's not. It's not. But, yeah, so after that, this is a continuation of the first stage. It's technically stage 1, part 2, but now you're angry with a bit of sadness, where you feel like you're about to cry, but you want to punch a wall at the same time because you're not there, or that you want to punch a wall to break a hole in reality into the hotel room that you were in, or into the side of the haunted mansion. Trust me, we've all tried it, right? I think. Probably not, but I know I have. This stage, it's pretty self-explanatory. Whenever I leave Disney, they always release the merchandise that you want to get. Always. They always do. They never just do it the last day that you're there. They release it the day after you're there. So then you're forced either a few weeks later or the day after to buy resellers on eBay. And then after you get the first one, they keep on releasing more. Then you'll buy more from resellers. And it's just a continuation that goes on and it doesn't stop. It never stops. It gives you the feeling of being there because you're getting charged way overpriced for things. So it's exactly like being in Disney, but except this time you're not there. You're not in the Frontierland trading post. You're not in the Frontierland trading post. Trust me, I wish I was in the Frontierland trading post. I'm not gonna lie, this is my current stage at the time of recording. I'm proud of it. This is the best stage, because this is actually a fun stage. It makes you feel very sad, but it's fun because you get to watch ride POVs. And you can just keep on doing it without even having to be in the stage. It's just kind of normal, but it is partially a stage of post-Disney depression. It's a fun stage though, especially if you have a VR. If you have an Oculus, get a YouTube VR and search up 360 rides. Oh, it's like heaven, man. It's great. It's fantastic. You literally put it on. You put your headset on. Go on that. Go on a ride. I would recommend not really doing a dark ride because it's hard to see. But if you really want to, I'd say the Haunted Mansion is doable. Peter Pan's Flight's a maybe. Splash Mountain is a definite. Like Thunder Mountain, that's doable. Space Mountain will give you a migraine, but it is partially worth it just for the music. But yeah, it's a really fun stage. Yeah, it's still in the ramen. This morning I was just watching Space Mountain. POVs just for the amazing Michael Giacchino music. Fantastic. Doesn't make me feel sad at all, not being sarcastic right now. But this is the middle stage, and it's a good one. It's the best stage out of all of them, I think. Okay, this is the point in time when you're locked onto the jump point, and you really hope that the plan is gonna work, because this is when you're booking your next trip. We all know how this goes. You really want to go back so bad, so you book your next trip. You just do it. That's it. You book your next trip. You make the park reservations, even though those are very stupid. You can no longer buy Genie Plus for your trip, because that's now in the morning thing. So you make your park reservations, you make your food reservations. There's probably some other reservations that I'm forgetting about. You scout out the merchandise that you want, find out where it's at, go there first thing in the morning, buy it, then carry around a bag for like 10 hours. That's a little bit far ahead in the build-up though, but you get the point. I think you get the point. Hopefully get the point. You plan your park hopping to coordinate with possible food reservations or Genie Plus or Lightning Lanes. Yeah, it's booking your trip. There's not much else to say besides booking your trip. Now this. Oh, this is the worst stage of all. Next trip anticipation. It's terrible. Because you just want it to come so bad that you make time go 10 times slower than it should be. Time, like 1 second, feels like 10 minutes. Especially the day before your trip. Feels like freaking 1 second is 10 hours. And then you can't sleep. Like, at least 1 month before you can no longer sleep. It's terrible. The next trip anticipation is the worst part of post-Disney depression. It is the worst part. Even though you hopefully know that you're gonna go back, just after the planning part, and you know that you're going, definitely, it's so hard to not just wanna be there, that, well, now you're just continuously thinking about it, and you can't get it out of your head, and you just want to go already, and you're just anticipating the best trip of your life, which it will probably end up being, but it just feels so far away, yet it feels so close at the same time. But then the more you think about it, the more that your brain starts to run, and then you feel like you just want to be there, and you're anticipating for the best things ever. And you will be there just after the 10-hour singular minutes go. And now you're there. Now you're happy. You're truly happy again. You're back in whichever Disney park you're going to. You're purely happy. You're enjoying your life. You're in Tomorrowland, riding the Carousel of Progress, riding Space Mountain, going through Fantasyland, riding Alice in Wonderland, the Matterhorn, or if you're in Walt Disney World, you're riding the Teacups, Mine Train, Winnie the Pooh. And if you're in New Orleans Square or Liberty Square, you're riding Haunted Mansion. You're truly happy again. And your post-Disney depression is over for another few days.